What is it about being under the shoe of a 2D anime woman that makes men so happy? What is it about being under the shoe of a 2D anime specimen that makes men go feral? Why is it that anime women can display clear dominance over a 3D human with invigorating, opulent prowess? To put simply, why do men, and likely you if you decide to click on this video, enjoy the idea of being stepped on by anime women? Why do you want to be stepped on? You see, this, some might argue, is a fickle question, though I assure you it is not that easy of a question to answer. You see, it appeared in my head, and through much thought I could not figure out a possible clear answer. It was unacceptable. I was confused. I simply couldn't understand the purpose. Not particularly the appeal, but the purpose. In my frustration, I then engaged in multiple different forms of analyzing and collecting research data, and after some hypothetical and logical statements, I legitimately think I have found the reason for why both anime women and 3D men and other 3D women enjoy this trivial act. You see, each one has a motive, and that was my biggest conundrum, as a part of me simply could not come up with a reason for why someone wanted to be stepped on, other than them being a subby wubby. I could not figure out the possible reason they would want to be stepped on, other than they're just into that. Then I thought about it rationally, and it would seem each one is out to ensure something. Allow me to explain. Let's start by examining the stepper, anime woman. Why would a 2D anime woman want to step on a 3D entity? Well, you see, by stepping on them, not only are they establishing themselves as the arbitrary dominant one, but they are also enabling themselves to be more powerful and have more stance over another being. It's worth noting that considering the person being stepped on is typically a whole dimension more complex in composition and magnitude, the power the 2D anime woman would feel would be that much greater. Some might even argue the feeling would be comparable to that of euphoric drug use. Imagine you, a 3D human, being able to physically step on a 4D anomaly. The power you would feel would be jarring. It's also worth noting that those who tend to step on 3D entities more than any other kind of anime woman are VTubers. Anime women that are an anomaly in and of themselves. I'm still continuously working and attempting to figure out how their essence becomes 2D while still remaining in a 3-dimensional state. However, that's a video for a future upload. However, one thing that seems rather easy to see is that anime women and VTubers like power. However, who doesn't like power? Thus, by engaging in the act of stepping, they attain a form of power and satisfaction and happy brain activity, all thanks to Steppies.
It's not a sexual thing. I don't want anyone to think that. It's not what it's about. It's not anything like that. Look at the power. My God, the power.
So anime women are in it for power and the feel-good chemicals that will spread all throughout their brain. But what about the step B? The person receiving the foot on their neck, back, face, teeth, and anywhere else women please. Well, after much consideration of possible notions, none of the possible explanations painted the step B in a positive light because most of the explanations just stated the obvious in that they were subby bottom. Then I reasoned. Could it be? I mean, at this point I was scratching for motives. Perhaps they're smarter than they let on. I believe, in accordance to the possible notion and motive for the steppies, it could be they're trying to be ahead of the curve. They're trying to ensure their place in the possible takeover by anime waifu women. They're asserting their place as pawns for the anime women, so that in the event of the anime woman takeover, which I have reason is entirely possible, if they actually decide to act on it, they aren't labeled as normies and wiped out or suffer some horrific botsuit. They're quite literally the stepping stones for the 2D women of power. Of course, this is all in theory, and they will look like absolute buffoons if it doesn't end up happening. However, no matter the outcome, they stay rooted in their faith and act as a testament to the power of anime women, and truly act as a testament to how scary the power anime women have is. Following this theory, if you too enjoy being stepped on, then you are inadvertently acting as a brick in the emaciated structural integrity of the anime woman's rise to power and conquering. You act as a fuel, a drive for them to attain more power, and possibly in that way instigate the demise of normalcy and the rise of degeneracy in all its 2D incandescent integrity. In other words, congratulations, you're helping make anime women real. And with that, if you guys enjoyed this video, theoretically, if you have watched this far and then you do enjoy my videos, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, share this with your neighbor, high school teacher, and your wife, share this with anybody who you feel to spread my knowledge unto. Always do everything purely and only and solely for the purpose of science and the pursuit of knowledge, and I'll be back to answer another question an scientist can answer.